The Church of Fiatfalva. It was refreshed from outside and from inside with a Hungarian government grant. As you can see, it looks like a brand new one. We hope that for several years we won't have to work on reparations. We can concentrate on our church life and spiritual life. I will show you from inside too. This process took 1 year. So last Sunday was the first time, actually Saturday, because we, the Unitarian Church, had 2 baptism ceremonies. The pulpit, the crown and the minister's chair still missing under renovation. New colors inside. The brown is the brand new color. This is the Reformed congregation's organ with the old recovered paintings, flowers. In the early 1900s, these were covered with a gray color. You can see over here. The 2 Lord's table, the right one with the white flower is the Unitarian Church congregations, the other one the Reformed congregations, and this is the Unitarian organ, and as you can see here, there are some old painted decorations. These are 50 years older than the other ones I just showed you. These were painted around 1840s, and the other ones on the other side 50 years later. So we just finished a church service, and we had on Friday a 3rd baptism ceremony. So the church with this new look, we used it already for 3 baptisms. And the first time with the 2 baptisms I took as a great sign for the future of the congregation, let's say, and of this church. Now we have a sound system with microphones. We have to accommodate with using these technical parts. And as you may recall, there was the furnace. Now is outside of the next building to the church, so less disturbing noise, we hope. These painted writings are from 1803, and they are talking about the renovation of this church at that time. So we are waiting all of you for a visit or more visits here in Fiatfalva, and we hope that we will have a chance to sing and to celebrate and to worship here with you, and we are waiting for that moment. In the meantime, we wish all of you health, strength, and all the blessings you need. Bye.
Good evening. I'm Monica Blaumüller. On behalf of the Partner Church Committee, welcome to the 32nd Annual Partnerfest. An evening of music, dance, and connection. We're broadcasting live and in person from the River Road Sanctuary. Thank you all for joining us in support and celebration of our congregation's relationships with two partners that share our devotion to the Unitarian faith. We've been in a covenant relationship with Fiat Volva, Transylvania, since 1992. In 2007, we added Mont Blanc in Northeast India. Our bonds with these communities have deepened over the years with visits back and forth. Recently, Reverend Nangroin was here in Bethesda, and between visits, we keep in frequent touch via email and video calls. Your contributions enable us to continue to support educational programs in both places. I invite everyone in the sanctuary to please silence your devices. And for our remote audience, information about the program is going to appear in the chat over the course of the evening. And if you want to participate, or if you just want to follow along, you need to log into your Google account to do that. So please do that now. And now on to our main event. We are delighted to welcome Tisza Ensemble. They're named for one of Hungary's great rivers. It's known as the most Hungarian of rivers. For over 40 years, Tisza has preserved Hungarian folk dance. They offer classes for beginners and people who are more advanced, and they offer dance houses. That's where everyone gets to join in on the fun. Tonight we're going to see authentic improvisational village dances. They're currently experiencing a revival, and you'll notice that no two couples dance is quite the same. It's sort of like jazz in dance form. Tonight's show is going to take us to Transylvania, and it's going to introduce us to two other Hungarian-speaking regions east of the Carpathian Mountains. The first is from Bukovina. It's located at the border of Romania and Ukraine. Bukovina means birch forest in Slavic languages. The Bukovina Hungarians are a small community. In the 18th century, they migrated from Transylvania to flee conscription from the Austro-Hungarian army. And I keep thinking it's kind of like the Americans who went to Canada in the 70s, so they didn't have to go to Vietnam. Then later, some of them lived in southern Hungary, and others migrated as far as Brazil and Canada. Now, here to show us some Bukovina dances are the Tisza dancers. Wow, what an amazing performance. Now, our singing duo, Dalma and Valerie, are going to sing 2 songs from the Shakely, or in Hungarian, Shake community. They're going to take us to Transylvania. And because Hungarian is notoriously easy to mispronounce, they're going to give you the names of the songs.
Hi, we're going to do a couple of songs from a village called Magyar Palotka, which is very important in the folk revival of today because they have a living tradition of folk music. We're going to do a couple of the most popular songs. You've got the names of them in your program. The first one, they're as most folk songs are, they're about love in its various aspects. The first one is about, she's singing about her former lover, and at the end she says, how does it go? I'm not sorry we're together, but I'm really not sorry that we're apart now. The second song, it just has a bunch of silly verses. The first verse is, in the front of my house is an ice pit, and that's a traditional way of keeping food cold in a village. But in her ice pit, she keeps her lover so that he won't fly away. And I'm playing a traditional Transylvanian instrument called contra. It's a standard concert viola, but it's adapted with 3 strings and a flat bridge so that it's used as a rhythm instrument.
Azt gondoltad, régi babám megcsalt rám, pedig engem meg se szomorítottál. Megcsaltad te, régi babám magadat, kivel cserélted fel a galambódat. Megcsaltad te, régi babám magadat, kivel cserélted fel a galambódat. Régi babám, törjön ki a nyavaja, este mikor lefekszel az ágyadba. Addig törjön sejehaj, míg én jutok eszedbe, valamikor én ültem az ölekbe. Addig törjön sejehaj, míg én jutok eszedbe, valamikor én ültem az öletbe. Tavaszi szél meghajlítja az ágat, gyenge szívem meghasítja a bánat. Megválásod nem annyira sajnálom, csak hogy eddig szerettelek, azt bánom. Megválásod nem annyira sajnálom, csak hogy eddig szerettelek, azt bánom. Házunk előtt jégverem, benne van a szerelem, kinyitani nem merem, mert kiszökik a szerelem,
Wasn't that a great introduction to Hungarian folk songs? Before our next dance, I want to share a little bit about what we do with our partners in Fiatfalva. 32 years ago, after the Cold War ended, we established our partnership to help the Unitarians who were emerging from totalitarian dictatorship. As they've done well, we've grown to include a special program that was started by the widow of our previous minister. It provides the local Roma children with an after-school program where they get food and study help. And I can't help but think that Tim Walsh would be very proud of this good work. But back to the Unitarians. Recently, the Partner Church Committee used your donations to match a grant for music. The Fiatfalvans invested this in their Sunday services choir and purchased sheet music. Your ticket tonight helps us fund this important work. And if you'd like to make an additional donation, this slide on your screen at home or projected here in the sanctuary has instructions. Now for our next dance, we go to Eastern Transylvania. Transylvania is a region that has been a part of Romania since 1920, but before that it was part of Hungary. So it has a sizable Hungarian minority. And the Shekler people are a subgroup of Hungarians in eastern Transylvania, where Fiatfalva is located. In the Middle Ages, the Sheklers were border guards defending Hungary against the Ottomans. And they still proudly continue their traditions, including their distinctive folk dress. Please join me in a warm welcome back to the stage for the Tiza dancers. Well, I don't know about you, but that really lifted my spirits at a time when I could stand to have my spirits lifted. Now, once again, our singing duo, Dalma and Valerie, will sing 2 songs, and these are going to be from Moldova, the Romanian part of Moldova.
There's some instruments that are unique to that region of Moldva, or called Moldva in Hungarian, or Moldavia, as we call it in English, not to be confused with Moldova, which is a separate country. So we're going to the Chango people, which are a Hungarian sub-nationality that speaks a unique dialect of Hungarian because they've been isolated to the east of the Carpathian Mountains for centuries. And so they are only partly mutually intelligible with Hungarians from Budapest. And their music started to be collected, well, at least one of the songs that we're doing was collected in about the 1930s. But this style of music, we'll be playing more of it in the audience participation that's going to take place after this performance. This instrument is called kobos in Hungarian, kobza in Romanian, and it's used, it's a type of lute. And what's unusual is it has no frets, so the musician is forced to hit the pitches accurately. And it's, what was I about to say? You'll be seeing this in a larger band later on during the audience participation part of this evening. So we'll first do a song called Szeretem a táncba, or Szeretem, I don't know how you prove it in the program, and maybe Szeretem et táncba, which is the dialect, and it means my love is at the dance, my ring on his finger or her finger.
Szeretőmet táncba, gyűrűmez ujjába, minden fordulásba ragyog az ujjába. Szeretőmet táncba, gyűrűmez ujjába, minden fordulásba ragyog az ujjába. Csak azért szeretem magyar menyecskét, jól meg tudja főzni a borsó cselencsét. Csak azért szeretem magyar menyecskét, jól meg tudja főzni a borsó cselencsét. E borsó cselencsét, ezecetes cibrit, ezecetes cibrit, se bárány levecskét. E borsó cselencsét, ezecetes cibrit, ezecetes cibrit, e bárány levecskét. Csak azért szeretem falu végén lakni, hogy az én édesem oda jár itatni. Csak azért szeretem falu végén lakni, hogy az én édesem oda jár itatni. Lovát titogassa, magát fitogtassa, két piros orcáját velem csókoltassa. Lovát titogassa, magát fitogtassa, két piros orcáját velem csókoltassa. Velem ne csókoltass, velem ne csúfolkodj, mert úgyis jól tudjuk, hogy jó édesem vagy. Velem ne csókoltass, velem ne csúfolkodj, mert úgyis jól tudják, hogy jó édesem vagy.
And we're going to finish with the most famous Hungarian folk song. This is also from Moldva and was collected in the 1930s, but it became widespread throughout the Hungarian-speaking world, and children all through the Hungarian-speaking world learn this song in school. So many Hungarians know it. This is This is called Tavasi Sail, or Spring Wind. If you look it up on YouTube, the first video that will probably come up is one of the band Queen with Freddie Mercury singing this in a performance in Budapest in, I think, the late 80s. So you can check that one out. He got a lot of applause for that. But we will sing it for you now. It's very well known because it's very beautiful.
Tavaszi szél vizet áraszt, virágom, virágom. Minden madár társat választ, virágom, virágom. Hát én immár kit válasszak, virágom, virágom. Te engemet, én tégedet, virágom, virágom. Zöld pálinka, könnyű gúnya, virágom, virágom. Mert azt a szél könnyen fújja, virágom, virágom. De a fátyol nehéz ruha, virágom, virágom. Mert azt a bú úgy szaggatja, virágom, virágom.
You probably noticed that at the end of every line she sings the words viragom, viragom. This is a song about love. Viragom, virag is flower, viragom is my flower, which is a really nice thing to call your loved one. And so we're going to give you the chance to sing it with us at the end of every line. You can join us on viragom, viragom.
Tavaszi szél vizet áraszt, virágom, virágom. Minden madár társat választ, virágom, virágom. Hát én immár kit válasszak, virágom, virágom. Te engemet, én tégedet, virágom, virágom. Zöld pántlika, könnyű gúnya, virágom, virágom. Mert azt a szél könnyen fújja, virágom, virágom. De a fátyol nehéz ruha, virágom, virágom. Mert azt a bú leszaggatja, virágom, virágom.
Thank you so much for singing with us, and it's been our pleasure to fill this time while the Tisa Ensemble changes into another one of their fabulous costumes. The costumes coming up are from Kolotoseg, and I hope you get a chance to look at them up close, because the men have embroidered jackets that are just fabulous, and the women have big skirts that are very swingy. So I hope you're enjoying the costumes as much as the dancing. These costumes are actually from Mezőség, from the area where we did the first set of songs. They're not at all from Moldva, so we don't have any costumes representing Moldva. But again, thank you for enjoying these songs, and I hope we'll have Tisa Ensemble come out very soon.
Thank you, Dalma and Valerie. Our partnerships are how we put our values into action in these communities. These mutual relationships, these friendships are what we build, are the most important enduring aspect of the most important and the most enduring aspect of our partnerships. In addition to the educational programs that I discussed earlier, we supplement the salaries of 3 teachers in Malbang. This has provided education to hundreds of students over the years. We've also supported several capital investments in both of the villages. Cultural learning experiences to Transylvania are an amazing opportunity to deepen our understanding of the origins of Unitarianism. On a recent trip, several congregants participated in selecting a keyboard instrument for Fiat Falva's Sunday church services. And we're really fortunate that these visits go in both directions. Congregants from Fiat Falva came here just a few years ago, and there was an educational trip to Malbang last year. We hope to resume the cultural exchange programs next year, so keep looking at the e-weekly for updates on that. Sadly, we've come to our final dance performance, but we saved the best for last. As Valerie said, it's from Central Transylvania. And in addition to the fantastic costumes, the men showcased their fitness and their skill in one of the most virtuosic of all dances of Europe. It's the kind of dance that people like to share for their favorite partner. It's the Chardash. Well, that was awesome, wasn't it? It's been a delightful variety of Hungarian culture, music, and song. Thank you for sharing the gift of your culture with us. And thank you for your support of these relationships, for your stewardship of our partners. Now, for those at home, in a moment, we're going to play a 3-minute video that shares words and images from Fiat Falva and Malbang. Now, for us in the sanctuary, we're going to move some of these chairs around just a little bit and give you a taste of something that I mentioned earlier, Dance House. Now, we invite you to participate in some of the less complicated versions of folk dances that have been played for us tonight. And to do that, the Sarka band is going to come and play for us. This is a new feature here at Partnerfest, and it's going to be fun. We're going to go off camera, so what happens in the sanctuary stays in the sanctuary. Okay. Finally, we'd like to thank you for your past and current support of the Partnership Program. It wouldn't be possible without your kind gifts. And then we hope that you'll support the partner church relationships generously, either tonight or in the Extend the Offering service a week from tomorrow. A nice way to kick off Thanksgiving month. We want to thank the Tiza Ensemble and Sharka for making this a memorable evening. The troupe includes Josef Krupa, Valerie Matthews on lute and vocal, Christopher O'Donnell, mouth harp, Emshe Prandowski O'Donnell on the woodwinds, Lily Sobachi, vocal, and Lynn Baumeister leads audience participation dances. Thank you. On behalf of the entire committee, I would like to thank all those who made this evening possible, especially our amazing tech team and the RRU support. That includes Danny Turner, Marsha Leonard, Dave Leonard, Tom Heldy, Ajay Davis, Mandy Kelly, Anna Lim, Natalie Shaw, and Jessie Delaplane. On behalf of the Partner Church Committee, I want to acknowledge our chair, Ursula Scott, who organized and worked to make this evening possible. Thank you, Ursula. And finally, to our streaming audience, we're signing off from the sanctuary, but stay tuned for the video. Thank you and good night.
Friends, Thanksgiving is one of our major holidays. This occasion gives a great opportunity to reflect on our lives, to remember precious moments and persons. As we gave thanks for all the blessings, we were thinking of you too. During one's life, there is always at least one moment to be grateful. Friends, Thanksgiving is one of our major holidays. This occasion gives a great opportunity to reflect on our lives, to remember precious moments and persons. As we gave thanks for all the blessings, we were thinking of you too. During one's life, there is always at least one moment to be grateful. One of these for us is your friendship. I hope our message finds you in a great health. We wish you all the best one can wish to the beloved ones. And we hope for understanding, love, and we hope to see you soon. I wish you a joyful Partnerfest.
A Fiatfalvi Unitárius Egyházközség nevében szeretettel üdvözöllek titeket innen, Fiatfalváról, őszi háladás napi alkalmával. Szeretettel köszöntünk minden egyes River Road-i testvérünket. Nagyon sokszor gondolunk rátok, úgy évközben, mint ilyen alkalmakkor is. Emlékszünk a veletek együtt eltöltött szép időkre, ott a közös főzésekre, közös kirándulásokra, minden egyes alkalomra. Nagyon várunk már titeket Erdélybe, Fiatfalvára, és remélem, hogy a közeljövőben is találkozni fogunk együtt. Köszönöm szépen!
Hello, we send our greetings from Fiatfalva.
Szán család részéről küldjük üdvözletünket a testvérgyülekezeti tagjainknak, és sok egészséget kívánunk, mert szerintem az a legfontosabb.
Hello, I hope all are okay in River Road. I wish joyful celebration.
We are so grateful to each and every one of you, my dear friends. This anniversary reminding us a church of beyond belief, a church that focuses salvation through deeds, and God is love. And God is love. Love is the doctrine of this church. So let us love one another, for love is of God, and everyone who loves is born of God and know God. Thank you so much for your greatest contribution to our church. You are the wind beneath our wing. With love and friendship, thank you. With love from Mount Church.